One book, one idea. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, and one of the most interesting ideas in the book is that extraordinary success is rarely the result of hard work alone. Before reading it, I used to think that if someone became incredibly successful, they simply worked harder than everyone else. But Gladwell argues that talent and determination are only part of the story. Behind almost every outlier are hidden advantages like timing, opportunity, and the environment they grew up in. One idea that really changed the way I think is that opportunity starts much earlier than most of us realize. A child who gets the chance to practice a skill consistently, receives support from family, and builds confidence through small wins is much more likely to create even bigger opportunities later. Success builds on itself like a snowball. Gladwell also introduces the famous idea that mastering a skill takes around 10,000 hours of focused practice. But what stood out to me wasn't just the number, it was the question of who actually has the time and resources to invest those hours. Financial stability, supportive parents, and access to lessons or equipment can make a huge difference long before talent has a chance to shine. Another point I found fascinating is his idea of practical intelligence. It's not just about being smart in school. It's about knowing how to communicate, negotiate, ask for what you need, and adapt to different situations. Those skills are often learned at home through everyday conversations, which means our upbringing shapes us in ways we rarely notice. Gladwell even argues that hardship can sometimes become an unexpected advantage. He shares the story of Joe Flom, whose early struggles and discrimination pushed him into a niche area of law that later became incredibly valuable. Instead of holding him back forever, those difficult circumstances prepared him for an opportunity no one else saw coming. In the second half of the book, Gladwell explores cultural legacy, the idea that values passed down through generations continue to shape how we think and behave today. He explains that every culture has strengths, but also blind spots. His example of Korean Air shows how communication habits, rooted in respect for authority, unintentionally created safety problems, and how changing those habits dramatically improved performance. What I took away from Outliers is that success is never as simple as talent versus effort. It's also about recognizing the opportunities we've been given, understanding the habits we've inherited, and being willing to adjust the things that quietly shape our lives. Once I started looking at success through that lens, I stopped asking why some people get ahead so easily and started paying more attention to the systems and circumstances that help people reach their potential.